Yes.
We ready?
I read it when I read it.
Yep.
It's 50.
Are we good?
Greetings from the Food Bank of Central New York. You can see volunteers manning the phones as we are well underway of the annual telethon to raise money to help those in need here in Central New York, helps put an end to hunger in Central New York. And you can see, along with CNY Central, Cumulus Media, and CS Tech are also sponsoring this event. And we have with us some well-known Cumulus Media, 93Q. We have Shannon, Ted and Amy, and Joey all here joining us this morning. And Ted, they got you. They got you guys working the phones.
They do. We need them to ring, though. We need some calls. Yeah. But we're doing pretty good so far. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it's such a big issue. You've done it before, and that's why Cumulus Media, CNY Central, CX Tech all take part in this. Everyone can make a difference.
Absolutely. $1 donation, that's 3 meals. $50 donation, that's 150 meals.
Yeah.
Right here in Central New York. It all stays right here for the Food Bank of Central New York. We would love to have you call 883-3388. Let's get the phones ringing.
Well, actually, too, because we're right around hitting the $10,000 mark.
We're getting close.
Yeah. So be that person. We'll announce you on the air if you're the one that puts us up over $10,000. So there you go. Let's take a look. We're talking about just how much money a donation goes towards. Lynn High here.
Hi, Brandon.
Our favorite person here. Going now. You are looking at almost $10,000, but a small donation even can make a big difference.
Right, just like Ted said, for every dollar that comes into the food bank, we're able to acquire and then distribute enough food for 3 meals, and that goes out into our 11 county service area.
You have a great visual here. We
Yeah.
get a shot, Dennis. Let me get out of the way here of just for $100, you could really feed a family.
Right, so that's 300 meals out into the community, and when you're looking at this, there's perishable and non-perishable, fresh fruits and vegetables, there's dairy products, we're looking at protein items. We really want people to have a nutritionally balanced meal when they're getting food through Food Bank of Central New York.
Hunger is a very real issue in Central New York, and people may not be aware. And it's an issue that has become even more troublesome with high food prices this year.
Correct. So we're now back to pandemic levels of distribution here at the food bank. 1 in 7 Americans, 1 in 7 Central New Yorkers are food insecure, meaning they do not know where their next meal is coming from.
Yeah, and the numbers are shocking. We were talking earlier that you feed close to 240,000 people
Every month.
every month.
Every month in our 11 county service area. And these are their children who are getting, meals at school, but maybe they're not getting their meals at home. It's, parents trying to put those meals on the table. It's seniors.
Well, people are like, am I
Making
going to get
decisions.
gas?
Right.
Or am I going to
medication? Right. Medication or food,
Yeah.
gas, rent, utilities.
Yeah.
There's so many things where your money goes, and food is your first budget item that's going to be cut.
Yeah, and we always say this, but no one in our world today should go without food. And unfortunately, that's happening. And the good news is this is one of those things that you can do something about.
Yes.
So a lot of things are, they're frustrating but this is something, even a small amount, we keep saying that, but can really go make a difference.
Yes, it can. That we go back to $1 is 3 meals out in the community.
Yeah,
We could
$25, it could
70,
be a lunch.
right? It can be 75. Yeah, what you're spending on your coffee, what you're spending on your lunch. If you make that donation to the food bank, we actually had somebody call earlier, and they donated their weekly grocery bill, which was $280, back to the food bank. So
I love it.
that's 810 meals.
Yeah.
Back into the community because they donated their grocery bill.
Right, and there are all kinds of ways that you can help. And we should mention, besides donating, again, you can call that number and you can see that number, 315-883-3388, but you can also scan the QR code.
Right, you can scan the QR code that brings you right to our website to make a donation, or you can, type in foodbankcny.org. And then there's people that have been calling this morning that want to bring a food donation. So we can refer you to a pantry that's closest to you.
Yeah.
You can come here to the food bank and donate non-perishable foods as well.
Yeah, and again, we're talking about the Food Bank of Central New York supplying food for those in need for over 11 counties.
Correct.
And a huge area and a huge demand, and you can help make a difference. You can help put an end. The goal, put an end to hunger. No one should have to go hungry, and especially children. And you can help prevent that from happening. Again, just making a small donation. And we got a little surprise because coming up, we're going to be having a match.
We have a match. If you're calling in during that lunch hour, our friends at SRC Inc., who are wonderful partners to the food bank, they will be matching any gift up to a total of $2,500.
So I guess everyone's waiting to call.
Yes, please call. I mean, well, you can call now or call then.
But if you call then, too,
Yes.
it's going to double that
Yes.
donation as well. And, of course, you guys will be here in the volunteers. Well, I don't know, till 8 o'clock. Ted,
All day, Brandon.
8 o'clock.
All day.
I saw you had a sleeping bag, so I think you're ready to go.
Lynn has a cot in the back. We're good to go.
There you go. The 93Q, they're here. They're on the front lines. Look at Amy. She's not awake yet. Show us your gloves. She had the hands covered up before.
It's the warehouse. She's a little chilly in here, but it's okay. Good.
Come on, 93Q. They're toughing it out here. They're in for the duration. You heard Ted. He's going to be here till 8 o'clock tonight.
All day.
Man in the phone. So give them a call. Help put an end to hunger. Again, help put an end to hunger in our community. No one should have to go hungry. And you can make a difference. And together, we can all stop hunger in our community. Make that call. Volunteers, including Ted, will be here till 8 o'clock tonight. That's it here from the Food Bank of Central New York. And remember, make that donation and put an end to hunger in Central New York. Bye-bye. Oh, the phone's ringing right on cue.
Good morning. My name's Ted, and thanks for calling. My name is Ted. Who's this? Good, Pat.
Yeah. See, people watch on